right, guys, this is 2414 42nd Place in Anacortes. It's really lovely. It's a great neighborhood. This street right here, that's half cost. That is one of the more trafficked roads in town. Not bad. You do get road noise from the backyard, but it'll be intermittent. It will not be all the time. The house is lovely. It's got great style. This is a very family-friendly neighborhood. There are lots of kids in this neighborhood. Right here next door, they got a little tent in the yard and the kids are out playing, which is adorable. There is a house on the back. You can see there is an oversized 2-car garage. The yard is fully fenced. Utilities right here in the corner. Mailboxes right here, sidewalks. This is a little bit of an incline. Great walking neighborhood though. Everybody really maintains their home very, very nicely. All of the landscaping is beautiful. There is not an HOA, which is shocking because everything is so well maintained. All right, let's go inside and see it. So it's a little different than the house we saw earlier. Same price, $925. Both came on the market today. Hardwood floors in this house as well. There's also a significant amount of carpet in this house. These are the same 2.5 inch that we saw earlier, but these are stained a honey oak. Fireplace is very ornate. If that isn't your style, that's an easy fix. This has a gas fireplace. You can see there's wainscoting all around, which is also a little more ornate. But a really lovely room. The house was built in 2000. It's very well insulated. Can't really hear road noise from inside, and there are a few open windows. There is a dog that has been barking since I've been here though. Wainscoting in the dining room as well. Tons of trim work everywhere. Beautiful trim work. And this is fluted, which is very pretty. It is taste specific though. You can hear the dog in the background. Lots of windows. Formal dining room with a French door that leads into the kitchen. Beverage drawer. These cabinets are more ornate. So the cabinets that we saw earlier were very modern, whereas these are a little more traditional in style. This is where your microwave would go. Pantry, good size. Not quite the walk-in that we saw earlier, but definitely a good size. You've got granite countertops at this house. Cabinets are not soft close, but they're in really good condition. You've got a double sink as opposed to the trough sink. And then you've got a breakfast bar as well as an eat-in kitchen and dining room right off the kitchen. You do have the vent hood here. 5-burner gas stove. This looks like a travertine tile backsplash. And then this opens into your living room. So this is a little interesting how they've done this. So this would be your under the stairs closet that goes all the way back under, but they've built in a TV hutch. And do you remember those big box TVs that we had? That's what this is. And then all the audio visual stuff is right there. So this, you could absolutely remove this, drywall this, hang a TV on the wall, or you could use this. It's good space. There is an additional family room space upstairs, so you could even use that for storage, for board games, what have you, and then use the room upstairs as your actual entertaining space. You'll see window seats throughout this house, which is really cool if you like to read or just lounge. Half bath, very similar to the other house. This one has cabinetry and a pedestal sink. It has the same pocket door. Wallpaper. Nice baseboard. So this baseboard is Nice and chunky, definitely more traditional than that craftsman style we saw earlier. So this is a 12 by 12 tile on the floor. Nice utility sink and cabinetry, huge closet in here, so tons of storage, and then full-size washer and dryer. Through here, we have the garage. This is a great size garage. It's definitely an extended 2-car. And then the utilities, or your mechanicals, are over here. So you've got a utility sink in this corner, and then your panel is here. Pedestrian door to the backyard is here. Water heater, which looks to be fairly new. It is a gas water heater. And then your furnace. The furnace is from 1999, so it seems to be functioning just fine, but we would definitely want it inspected and maybe get a home warranty on it because it is at the end of its life expectancy. And then outside, this deck is not quite as open as the last deck, but it's a really great deck. It's a composite material, so very low maintenance. You can hear road noise back here. But really cool space. It's a tiered yard, so you've got this space down here. There are steps in the front yard too to get from the driveway to the front door. This is, I mean, just storage. I guess you could put your lawnmower or nothing down here. It looks very well maintained though. This is all exposed aggregate. Looks like they've probably had pets at some point and just blocking the way out. The house does not have any odor, has lots of carpet, but no odor. So saying pets is just speculative. So you've got RV parking here. This big gate opens and you can bring in an RV here. Raised garden beds, which I know you love. That's the door to the garage. So this is a great size yard. It's very, very manageable. All of this fencing is brand new. And it looks really nicely done. All right, let's go upstairs. Roof looks to be in good shape. This roof on the gazebo has seen better days for sure. But the roof on the house looks in good shape. We have hardy board siding again, which is great. It doesn't seem to be showing any wear. I'm going to say this carpet is several years old. No odor, but you can see the wear pattern in the high traffic areas. Another window seat. First bedroom. This is a really, really nice size room. You could most definitely get a queen size bed in here, maybe even a king. Neutral paint throughout. So really you just have to come in and personalize. You have 6 panel doors, and then you have this, it's not quite nickel hardware. You definitely fit a queen size bed in this room as well. You've got pretty standard lighting in this house. We are missing a few smoke detectors, so they would need to fix that. Big linen closet, very deep closet. This is the secondary bathroom. So this vanity is quite a bit lower. It hits me at the hip, and I'm 5'3", but there is a double vanity, which is really great. So you guys could upgrade this over time. 12 by 12 tile on the floor. Huge linen closet. And then it's got a fiberglass tub and shower surround. This is definitely original to the house. It's a little off-colored at this point, but it looks fully functional. There are no cracks Little bit of staining, you can see here, but looks to be in pretty good shape. This is the primary. This is a huge room. So they've got sconces here. So this would mean, they'd mean for this to be your bed wall, but you could do a bed on this wall or this wall. Most definitely you could get a king size bed, 2 nightstands, dressers, all the things in here. Carpet's in pretty good shape. It looks to be freshly cleaned. Ceilings are nice and tall. There are blinds on all the windows, which is great. This is the primary bathroom. This tub is enormous. This is an extended height vanity. This is definitely 36 inches. It might even be taller than 36 because you can see it's got this huge kick plate at the bottom. Lots of drawers, lots of cabinet space. Walk-in closet. This is not quite as big, but it is a really nice space. Attic access right here. Lots of options. You could customize that pretty easily. Stand-up shower. One of the biggest tubs I've ever seen. So if you guys wanted to get this and redo it, you could make something really, really special out of this room, but it's totally functional as is for the time being. And then your water closet. So this is ceramic tile on the floor. Wainscoting, 6-panel doors. All right, we saw the 3 bedrooms. Now we have this family room. So this has got a different material on the floor. This is an engineered product, but you can see that it has texture to it. So it looks nice. It does not look cheap at all. You can see window seat here, window seat here, and then you've got access panel to attic space. Sink, and I would assume that you could put a beverage fridge in here and make this a really, really cool entertaining space. These are to attic storage space. You can see it is nicely insulated. So not a huge amount of storage, but a decent amount for sure. So this one's 3,100 square feet and some change. The other one that we saw was a little bit smaller, but had a lot of details. Like if you notice these, in the other house, they were inlaid in the wood. So, you know, just a difference in finishing. So then we just have to figure out what the highest priority is. Do we want more square footage or do we want a higher level of finishing? But this is a great house. It's a very, very nice house. I'm happy we were able to get in and see it. And then also this front porch, you can see this is more of a stoop style porch as opposed to an actual sitting porch like we saw earlier. This is very nice though. But one thing I would want you guys to consider as far as aging in place goes is these stairs to access the house. I mean, you can obviously come in through the garage to access the house, so you could avoid the stoop altogether if you needed to. But there is no first floor bedroom on this property. Whereas the first floor bedroom on the other property, very small, but still workable. So that's it. You guys let me know what you think. Let's do it here one more time.